Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to my pro in the VFL. And I do apologise for no games being uploaded for a long time. There's obviously been issues with the website being DDoS and stuff like that, so I haven't actually been able to play. So these were my first few games, and I really was excited to get back into it. And our first game was up against VFL Tottenham, and we wanted to get the win, or we were expected to get the win against these guys, because obviously at the moment we need every single point that we can get coming to the end of the season. We were currently third on goal difference, I believe. But I think by the end of the weekend, I'm not too sure where we are, so I'm probably going to cover that in the next video, because obviously I don't know how all the games went, and I don't know what they've done with the league table at the moment, but we really did play some good football this weekend. And I know that guys on Friday got a win and they got a draw. Saturday's games, I believe, were called off because of the website being DDoS yet again, but there's nothing they could do about that. So starting off the weekend with a win and also a draw is a good thing, and that's exactly what we wanted. And moving on to the Sunday, which is my night of goalkeeping from Robbie, which is the other goalkeeper. But I think we both did really well. Like, obviously we've both done our job, and luckily there in the 35th minute they got a goal, but it was actually counted as offside. So really relieved at that chance, because we obviously didn't want to concede anything like that. And they did get quite lucky with the through ball, and it would have been quite annoying if they did actually get to that and actually get that counted as a goal. But luckily it was just offside, and that's exactly what we wanted in this game. So as I was saying, we had a bit of issue with Vidic lagging out in this game as well. He lagged out in the 13th minute, I believe. So we were playing with a centre-back controlled by Darren. Obviously, he does a good job, but having Vidic in as an actual player is crucial in these sort of games, and it is going to be tricky. But also something we found with Tottenham as well. They were playing with not that many people. Their goalkeeper lagged out, so they were playing with an AI goalie. And obviously, AI goalies are OP. Like, human goalkeepers make errors, but AI goalies just seem to get pretty insane saves with their animations and whatnot. But they also played quite a defensive line. I don't know if they played part of the bus, but you might see it. I don't know if the video will show it or not, but they had so many players behind the ball, and it just seemed to be pretty much impossible for us to score any goals. Like, we got to 77th minute, good chance there with a header from Vidic, I believe, and we just got really, really unlucky, and there was just not too much we could do, because they just kept getting so many people behind the ball. And we kept pressing them, but we didn't want to overcommit, because we didn't want to get caught out on the counter attack. And the last thing we wanted to do was concede. But look at this great chance here. Robbie crosses the ball in, back post to Hammond, great save. What I mean by the AI goalie. But this game does actually wrap up as a 0-0 draw. Not the result we were looking for, but they get a lucky chance here. Almost score, but they don't, which is really fortunate for us. But it did count as a 0-0. And that's exactly, like, we didn't want that. We wanted the win. We wanted 3 points, but 1 point we have to do. Moving on to the second game, which was against Bournemouth, and we wanted to get a good result against these guys. I believe they were second from bottom, but we've learned from our past experience that we really can't take any team for granted. We've got to make sure we do play our best against them. Third minute, they've got a chance here. Great tackle by Hammond. The guy just falls over his own feet, and luckily that wasn't a penalty. You never know with the EA, they could easily give that as a penalty, even though it wouldn't have been. But they've got another chance here in the 9th minute. Great defending by my team, and they're just going to easily go ahead and clear that away. Great defending by Hammond. And we've got a chance here, the 15th minute. Look at this play. Lovely. Hammond back post. Nice open header. Wins that. Great play by Darren and, I think, Darren and Nimic. I'm not too sure who the guys that initially set up the cross. Apologies if it wasn't, but I think, yeah, it was a great bit of play by them. Look at that. Really, really nice set piece. Exactly what we wanted. Chance here. I was going to come for this, but it was going to be right on the edge of the area. I didn't, but luckily I just get the save anyway in the 18th minute. I didn't want to come for that because it was on the edge of the area, and it could have easily marked me over with the EA aids, so I didn't really want to do that. Great chance here. Nimic plays it back to Skin. Skin, unfortunately, could only put it straight at the goalkeeper. Not too much he could have done there, so there's no point of like getting down about that. Another chance here to play the ball straight up the pitch, but we've got a free kick now in the 34th minute, and we're going to do a nice bit of play here. Look at this. Nimic all the way down to Liam. Liam with the ball back to Nimic. Look at that. 2-0, 34th minute. Really, really good set piece yet again. We were really on point. After the first game, like, we knew we should have won that first game, and after that first game we really had to go out and make sure we just got as many goals as possible, because it could come down to goal difference at the end of the season, where like whoever finishes third and second. So we really had to make sure that we got all the goals possible, and we really played to our best ability. And it was a bit frustrating after that first game, but we had to leave that in the past and just get on with it. But great cross here. Look at that. Vidic with an amazing turning header. I'm not too sure how he did that from that distance, but what a great header. Achievement unlocked as well. Set piece specialist. Score 2 goals from a corner in a match. I guess thank you. I don't know why we would have got a achievement for that, but oh well. Zodia with an amazing run on this left-hand side. He's so deadly when he gets forward with the ball, but really, really good run by him. But look at this. He's still got the ball here. Sets the ball back. Nimic with a sort of acrobatic sort of goal, and great goal for us to make it 4-0. We're doing exactly what I said we wanted to do, which was go out and get the goals, make sure we get the goals for the goal difference, because it could come down to it in the last week of the game or the week of the season. That it really could come down to like whoever scores the most goals between us. And I think I'm not too sure who's second. I don't know if it's Cardiff or I don't know. I'm not too sure of the league table, but I haven't really looked at it in quite a while because obviously the VFL website has been down. But Liam at the moment now on this right hand side passes it to Skin. Skin with the ball, edge of the area, takes a shot. Great goal by him, 5-0 in the 79th minute. We really were getting the goals in this game. We really needed to, like I said, and we just played so well. But it's Darren now with the ball on the edge of the area. Going to go ahead and take a shot. Another goal, 88th minute, 6-0, sorry. And we really are just absolutely destroying Bournemouth. Not too much they could have done. They didn't really have that many players. I mean, obviously we had a full 11. I think they might have even had like 5 or something, and 6. I'm not too sure. But they really didn't have enough people to really compete with us, and it's just not too much they could have done. So there's no point of saying they're a bad team, because they're not. It's just, you know, it's just one of those things. Darren again, making it 7-0, making it even more painful for them. But we are actually going to go ahead and actually finish this game with a 7-0 win. 7 goals and 2 clean sheets from the Sunday games. Absolutely perfect, exactly what I wanted. Not too much for me to do this weekend. I only made 3 saves in 2 games. I'm not going to complain though, 2 clean sheets with that. Is exactly what you want as a goalkeeper. You don't have to keep making saves because your defence should be top notch, and they actually are at my club, so I'm really glad about that. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. And that's understandable. Everybody has those nights. I have those nights often where I'm not on form or not to the quality that I should be, and I know I should be playing better, but sometimes you can't help it. Maybe it's one night you're not feeling that awake. You could be slightly tired. Your reaction could be slightly down. And then you can get that one shot that just gets